Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to watch Life's Magical Journey. I'm Life, and this is the safest space for us to learn, grow, and share our experiences when it comes to our spiritual journey and our spiritual practices. So as you're watching the video, feel free to go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. If you're not an English speaker, you can go ahead and leave the comment in your language and I will translate it, all right, and be able to get back to you. Another thing is we have a Facebook group. So guys, if you are not a part of that and you want to be, the link to the Facebook is in the description of this video. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys how I use law of assumption to manifest this money. And I'm pretty much able to manifest this amount of money or greater every single month. So stay tuned. So first of all, you guys know I'm not actually working a job right now. So I haven't worked a job since May of 2020. Well, I say I haven't worked a real job since May of 2020 because that's, if you go back and watch my video on why getting fired from your job is a great thing, you could go ahead and go watch that one. But yeah, I haven't worked a real job since then. And then I was caregiver for my mother, and that ended around November is when I stopped getting paid to care for her. So I do rely heavily on using law of assumption to carry me through every month. So I want to share with you guys just a few things that I'm doing that I think are attributing to me being able to manifest this money every month. Law of assumption states that anything you assume to be true is true. And so I keep that close to my heart. I keep the fact that I'm seeing evidence that that law works, right? So every month I know that I'm going to get my rent paid. Every month I know that my car note will be paid. I know that I'll have food in my freezer and my deep freezer because I just assume it to be true. I know that I'm worthy. Okay, so that's pretty much number one. The other number one is just having an attitude of gratitude, you know, for this month's rent, next month's rent, the bills I need to pay. I'm just always just grateful that I'm able to pay this, okay? Because yeah. Another thing that I do is when I go to the bank or anytime I have like cash money in my hands, so I'll say a little thank you prayer to the money. So I'll say, thank you, money, for coming into my life. Like, I appreciate you coming in the first place. I'm thankful that I can spend this and it's gonna come back tenfold. Like, money is just energy, so it's gonna come and go. That's what energy does. It's an exchange of energy. So if you know that you're gonna be giving away, you know, $3,000 a month, then be grateful for that and be grateful to expect more in return. So I do that prayer. I hold gratitude. I also watch my wording. Like, I don't say things like I'm broke or I ain't got it or I can't afford it, you know. And I know people who talk like that and they're consistently broke. What the universe does is like, okay, whatever you thinking and feeling about yourself, that's what I'm going to continue to give you. It doesn't know good or bad because really there is no good or bad. It just is, right? So the universe is just going to give you what you focus on. Where your attention goes is what's going to flow. So my attention is oftentimes on money, okay? Because I know that I need that money to come in. So I keep a good relationship with money. I also visualize a lot. So I visualize myself counting large sums of money. I know what a large sum of money feels like in my hand. And I just keep those visualizations. I do that at least once a day. You know, I don't wear myself down with trying to just visualize money all the time. But when I do, I visualize the money and I'm counting a large sum of money. I know what it feels like. I remember the smell, and so that's why money keeps coming to me, because I keep a vibration that is equal to it. Okay, does that make sense? Let me know down below what you feel about just keeping that equal vibration with money, because you're using your senses. Let me know if any of you do that as well. Another thing that I do is I often burn bay leaves. When I'm burning bay leaves, I usually don't write anything on it nowadays. I'll just say thank you. I'm just grateful. I burn it and I'm grateful that it's healthy for me to burn bay leaves. I'm grateful that the bay leaves represent prosperity. I do burn bay leaves at least a few times a week now, and I think that has a lot to do with why I'm able to manifest this money. Guys, for the most part, I'm basically telling you that the method is not the magic, okay? You can use these universal laws like law of assumption, law of attraction, law of vibration. They all basically say the same thing, that whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you feel your worth is, that's what your worth is going to be. That's what you'll get evidence of in this 3D reality. So it's really all about your mindset. You have to change your own mindset. Program yourself, reprogram yourself, because a lot of us have been programmed to think that money is evil and money, you know, rich people are evil and stuff like that, when we may, like, outwardly we want money because we want to pay our bills, we want to eat well, we want to drive a nice car, we want to be able to go shopping and things like that. But you do need money to be able to do those things. And so you can't have a bad relationship with money and expect money to come in. That's not equal. Right? So if you expect money to come in, you have to absolutely change your mindset. And so I'm grateful to have this money in hand, to be able to show you guys that this stuff is real. I'm not making this up. I am using law of assumption and assuming the wish fulfilled every single month. I'm not going to say there's never a doubt in my mind, but for the most part, I keep my dominant vibration in a feeling of abundance. I want you guys to know that you don't have to work hard for it. You just deserve it just for existing, okay? So I hope that you guys got something out of this video. I really hope that you remember that the method is not the magic, you are. And these laws, like law of assumption, are there for you. We're always using them. So it's not like, oh, I think I'll use law of assumption today. It's not like that. You're going to use it. Like it's just a universal law. So it's all about you reprogramming your mind to manifest something different than what you've been manifesting. Okay, so it's just a changing of what you're manifesting and what you're attracting into your life, what you're assuming into your life. So remember that when you're using law of assumption, that you're going to manifest something. So you might as well try to keep happy thoughts, or you might as well try to be content for the majority of the time, so that you can manifest great things into your life. All right, thank you so much for watching to the end. I appreciate you guys. I love you all for no reason at all, and I'll see you next time.